welcome in everybody. In this video, I'm going to create the slide mount using Inventor, and it says dimensions are in inches. So I'm going to go up to new again, English template, standard, create. For this one, I'm just going to kind of create the whole block and then chip away at it to kind of get it to where we want it to look. That's kind of the method that I use. So I'm going to start a 2D sketch on this XY plane. I'm going to create a rectangle with a 2-point center. I'm going to select the origin here and just kind of drag out. So that's going to be at the bottom is 8 inches. So 8, tab, 5 is the height, tab, press enter. So that's kind of like my big clay block that I'm going to use. I'm going to finish sketch there. I'm going to extrude this in symmetrically both directions, and that's going to be 4. Press OK. So there's our big kind of brick looking block thingy. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start my sketch on this front face here. I'm going to create a rectangle down here, kind of extend it off the bottom. And for the dimensions, this is going to be from here to here that's 0.75, 0.75. For this width here, that's going to be 1.5. And then it's going to be 1.25 from this edge here. 1.25. I could dimension from here to here and make that 0 if I wanted to get really technical with it. And then I can finish my sketch. I'm going to extrude cut this all the way through it. Hit OK. And then I'm going to create this top circle or top hole. I'm going to use the hole command, so I'm going to click on the hole. I'm going to place my hole up on top here. And then the diameter of that looks like 1.25. Is that 1.25 or 1.75? I'm going to go with 1.25. Does that look right? Maybe 1.75. Let's go with 1.75. So then it's going to be 2 inches off this edge. So 2 inches off this back edge, 2. And it's going all the way through. So we're good there. I know it looks kind of wompy at the bottom, but we're going to cut that part off later, so that won't matter. And I hit OK there. All right, so then I'm going to cut out one of the square chunks on the top. So I'm going to start sketch on the top here. I'm going to draw a rectangle just from this corner. Draw it back a little ways. And I'm going to dimension it. So this is going to be 2 inches here. Are you kidding me? Did I get that right? There's no way. I just guessed that and got it right. So that's 2 that way. It's going to be from the back. This is going to be 5.5. Hit the check mark. Then I'm going to finish my sketch. I'm going to extrude cut that down by, what is that? It's 2.5 distance. All right, so then I'm going to cut out the other chunk on top. I'm going to use this rectangle, draw it back a little further, dimension it. So this is going to be from here to this back edge is 4. And that's really all I need because I already know that. So then I'm going to finish my sketch here. I'm going to extrude cut that thing. I'm going to go to, I'm going to extrude it to this flat plane here. I'm going to press OK there. So now I'm just going to do my fillets. So it has a fillet of 1, radius of 1 here for this edge, and also the same for this edge. Hit apply there. And then I'm going to start my sketch on this front face here. And here I'm going to start with a rectangle here in this corner. Kind of draw it over here a little bit. So this I know is going to have a distance of from here to here is 3. That's 3. And then from here to here is 3. Now what I'm going to do is it tells me that there's a radius here of 3. So I'm just going to draw a circle somewhere down here in space. And I'm going to dimension this. I'm going to give it a radius of dimension type, radius of 3. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the tangent constraint. So I'm going to click tangent constraint. I'm going to click the circle. I'm going to click this line. Then I'm going to go to my coincident constraint. And I'm going to click the circle. I'm going to click this bottom corner here. So it moves it over nice and neat. And then I'm just going to trim out stuff that I don't need. So it kind of starts here and curves up. So I don't need this. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Yeah, that's what I need to keep. So I'm going to finish my sketch. I'm going to extrude that, cut it all the way through. Boom, there we go. So it just says dimensions are in inches. It doesn't say any material or anything like that. So I'm going to slap my own material on here. So I'm going to go to view. I'm going to do the shaded with edges. I'm going to throw some shadows on here. I'm going to go to my photo booth. I'm going to go where it says default. I'm going to put on my smooth ivory. Yeah, that looks good. You could do realistic. What does that look like, realistic? I prefer the showing the edges, but you can do whatever you like. So then just make sure you save it. And that's going to be slide mount. And save it. All right, so that wasn't too bad. All right, so I'll see you all in the next lesson. Make sure you like and subscribe. All right, peace.